Hello and welcome to Silly Point, the Sanderstead Cricket Club TV podcast that aims to take you guys behind the scenes of Sanderstead Cricket Club and in and amongst the wider cricketing world. You are joined by me, T, as usual, Dan Allen, as usual, and this week's special guest, Jake Scarisbrick.
Great to be here. Thoroughly enjoying it.
Scarisbrick, isn't it?
Scarisbrick.
Yeah. Did people get your name wrong a lot?
Yeah.
What did I say?
That one time I played at the Oval, Scarisbrick was on the on the board. Ruined my time there. That did.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it?
Brick. Scarisbrick. It's phonetic.
Scarisbrick.
Brick.
Scarisbrick.
Brick. Pretty simple, really.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, pleasure to have you. Thanks for joining us. You joined the club a few years ago, and I've known you for a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, I played about 4 or 5 games, but social side, definitely enjoyed it thoroughly.
It's well up there.
Loving it.
Perfect. How are you, Dan, as well?
Yeah, no, I'm very good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, no, very good, very good. So what do we do? We're going to go straight into the news?
I think we should, of course, start with the news. I'll kick things off, if you don't mind.
Great, yes.
We'll go in with the first 11. Let's go in a random order today. Let's go 1s, 4s.
Yeah, all right.
First 11. We lost a game. I'm sure we will win a game at some point.
Yeah, definitely going to happen.
I'm done.
Oh, you don't want to even say what happened? I mean, we won the toss and batted.
We won the toss, batted, scored a pretty good 130 odd.
Loose shot from yourself, would you say?
Loose.
Face says it all.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. And they surprisingly knocked it off. About 6 down.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's a 100 over game, so if you can only bat for 30 overs first innings, then you're stuffed really. Didn't get enough. Actually bowled well.
We did bowl well. They had an opener who batted very nicely and got them off to a
Yeah, he's a good player. He played with Jalen in the Surrey age group stuff. Yeah. He's Matt Subarow, the grandson of Raman Subarow. You know,
oh really?
The old Wits.
He played at old Wits.
Yeah. And England.
And England. Yeah. More important.
It's always sitting up there with the old Wits. He'd have watched you play a game, a few games.
Yeah, I bet he did. Yeah. For the old club.
Yeah, but no, he's a good batter, Matt. So
he scored 60 odd.
And quite fluently. I mean, he was never in trouble.
Yeah. Sandy bowled well.
Sandy bowled
very tight indeed.
He bowled 14 overs, 6 maidens, and 2 wickets for 13 runs, which, for a second team, I mean, he's a good player. He's been a second teamer traditionally, but he's a first team cricketer, really. For him to come up into the 2s and bowl like that was fantastic. He can bat a bit as well.
They did have 70 odd overs to chase it, though.
They had 70 odd overs to chase it, so they were in no rush. They played it properly,
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd have loved to have seen Sanderstead chasing 130 in 70 overs.
Hey, it would have been a thriller.
It would have been a thriller. We'd have tried to chase it down at about 25.
but you know what? Every week there are things that are clicking, and hopefully one game in the near future everything will happen, and
you can get some runs.
That's one of the things. But last couple of weeks, I think we've certainly bowled pretty well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, sort the batting out, and we'll be fine. Yeah. We're fighting Farnham on Saturday, so Farnham away. Farnham, I've never played there actually, but or been there. I think it's a flat track, isn't it? It's supposed to be a road.
I think so. I might have played there years ago. Yeah.
And we're bottom of the table. Farnham are second bottom of the table.
Yeah, I actually.
So we really do need to win the
relegation clash.
I don't think I'm around actually, Dan.
Oh really?
You're not here?
I am working, unfortunately. I have a work event, excuse me.
Oh.
So, and I don't think I can get to Farnham as it's relatively far from where we are here.
Oh dear, dear.
Yeah, that's not good
Not
news. There's a bombshell dropped in there.
Yeah. Well, you're playing, the team won't miss you, mate.
So true.
This is it. It's come at the right time, isn't it? It's,
Maybe you could get a game in the 3s or something.
I've put my name in the pot. Yeah.
Oh, really? What to play a home game?
Fancy opening. Play a home game, yeah.
Ah, brilliant.
So hopefully I can open the batting with
I'm
Derek or something.
I'm not going to Farnham because it's too bloody far to
It is a long way
to drive.
Yeah,
so hopefully doesn't disappoint too many viewers. But I'll be filming the home game, the second 11 game, at home.
Cool.
Shall I continue with the other?
Continue with the next fourth 11, please, Dan.
Oh, the fourth 11.
Yeah.
Well, the fourth 11, we thrashed Wallington.
Super.
Local club, not too far
I
away.
watched a bit of that.
Did you?
Sonny Reese.
Sonny Reese.
Taylor Wallbank.
Well, I mean, it was a sort of Wallbank's day. I mean, Roger Wallbank, the old Warhorse senior pro, he got 70, as he should, opening the batting in fourth 11 cricket.
Correct.
Ex-first team captain. His son Taylor and Sonny, Sonny Reese, they're both in our under 14s. They got 3 wickets apiece.
Yeah.
And then a couple of codgers, Chester Funnell and Keith Haynes, they got 2 wickets apiece. So
fair play.
yeah, we got 200 and something and bowled them out for 80 something. So yeah, that's a good old thrashing.
Super.
So that's the
Well
fours.
done, fours.
Yeah, well done the fours.
Back up to
They're
twos,
doing
Dan.
well, the fours. Twos. Yeah, twos. I mean, winning draw. And I didn't. Obviously, we weren't there. But and you get the reports back when the lads come back, and it's we just couldn't get the last man out and whatnot. Then you look at the scorebook, and they got 200 and something, batted for 54 overs, and had sort of 45 back, and the Oppo were 157 for 9. It's like, well,
In hindsight,
yeah, a bit earlier. But if you're a team that wants to be, going up, then you've got to take some risks. That's maybe if you were there, you'd think completely differently. But that's what it looks like on the scoreboard. Threes. Yeah, lost, but it looked close.
Super. Well done, threes.
that's all right then.
Yeah.
As long as it's close.
Yeah. Sunday team won, and not that the result really mattered, playing against Woodmansterne, but it was just a hilarious game. It was one of the funniest games of cricket I've ever played.
It's the best dismissal I've ever seen, I think.
If you haven't seen, it's on
And
film, isn't it, Dan? If you haven't seen that, it's worth a watch.
Yeah, the funniest dismissal in the history of cricket.
Oh, yeah.
I think we won't describe it. It's on the Instagram. Look for Sanderstead CC on the Instagram. The video is on the main channel. So yeah, have a look for that.
Do you know, a number of people have messaged me thinking it was me batting.
Doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah.
It did look like you, actually. Petite.
It must have looked good then.
I mean, the batsman looked all right. Apart from it was a stupid thing to do.
But Sanderstead were bowling, so it wasn't me. If you're
Yeah.
But a great dismissal, great game. Well worth a watch, I think.
Well worth a watch. Some very, very funny
absolutely.
moments. I'm really proud of that one. How that one came out. It was fantastic. Well, I mean, proud of the Sunday team for putting on such a hilarious display, completely accidentally. I mean, they don't do this on purpose.
No.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So that's the that's the news.
That's the news. Any
That's the
news
news
outside of the cricket? I don't think there's anything major. Palfers is still dad.
Yeah, Palfers is still dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was nearly. He said to me after the game, after that freak dismissal, which you must go and look at, that the only thing going through his mind was he was about to have a trip to casualty.
Yeah.
But he just stood there. He didn't flinch. He's a nutter. Oh, a bit of news. In our golf thing, we had a bit of a golf day a while ago, and I thrashed Josh McKinnon, who's now a first 11 player. Thrashed him 8 and 7.
Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, he hits the ball a long way, but he doesn't.
Not what counts, is it?
No, because it's going in all directions.
Drive for show, putt for dough.
That's the fella.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do we say? You can putt an inch, but it's still a shot.
That's not
That's
saying.
true.
No,
I've never heard
I
that
don't
as a
know if it's a
saying.
saying, but
It's a true statement.
thing.
Yeah.
You can what?
Thing.
Putter.
If you can't putt an inch, but you can drive 300 yards, they're both shots.
They both count the same on your scorecard. I think that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It's important to be able to putt.
it's
right?
all right.
It's not about how far you
it's
can
a
hit
silly
it.
point he's made.
Yeah.
Which is good because
That's
that's
good.
what we're all about.
Yeah.
I don't think you quite meant it to be a silly point there, did you?
No.
But I don't think I worded it very well.
No, you didn't.
but I know what I'm trying to say.
It's the red stripe. Red stripe getting to your head.
Pilgrim, you mean?
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Yeah. We've actually got,
Cheers, guys.
apologies, Pilgrim. We've got a red stripe in here because we haven't got a Pilgrim. But, red stripe's good. All the way from Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations on your golf win. Well done, Dan.
Thanks, and I'm not going to stop going on about it.
Rightly so.
especially
You
with
should,
Josh there.
enjoy the win, I think.
Yeah, no, I will, perhaps forever.
Super.
Yeah.
Great.
Beautiful.
SCAZ,
That's me.
the time has come.
4.
Let's talk SCAZ.
It's taught my life.
You well?
More than well.
Good.
More than well.
So, I mean, you played a few games for the club.
Yeah.
I think you two obviously know each other. We obviously know each other. Maybe more so off the cricket pitch, I think, as
Well,
just for context, I mean, me and Lisa, my wife, we're sort of family friends of Jake's mum and dad, so
absolutely.
we know them very well. Your mum's a local
Known me
doctor.
since
Your
I was-
your dad's we've known you since you were this time.
Yeah.
you still know me as this
How's that
high.
high?
We've known you from that high. So,
I'm talking about this
last
high.
week, yeah.
Lord Edward Hanley joins us.
Yeah, Lord Handley, the third Earl of Sanderstead, he's made his
There you
way.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've known you for since you were knee high.
And then Tyler, the first time I met Tyler was when you brought him to my house.
That's right.
For a barbecue, and I never met him.
Weird
We had a
story.
family my beer and my food.
Yeah, exactly. And Tyler did his usual, came along and bloody nicked everything.
Walked home with a box of macarons.
Did you?
Yes, from my mum.
Yeah. There you go.
Excellent.
Is it a macaron or a macaroon? Because people out there will say macaroon. It's a macaron. We're talking about the
They
colourful.
both exist.
Yes, and they are different
different
things.
things.
They
It's
are
a macaron.
macarons.
It's a macaron.
Yeah, a macaroon is a different.
Completely different.
Is it not
type of
macarons?
cake. We'll come on to a cake biscuit thing
yes.
shortly.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
So I met you actually at your own barbecue, which was years ago, which was great.
Is that the first time you met?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Wow, I didn't know that.
No.
Wow, so I introduced you to
Well, yeah.
sort of
you could say.
indirectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was Jallan that invited you to that barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. And rocked up.
I think I was
'Cause
with.
we were-
I think I was with Jallan.
You
He was
were-
going
yeah,
there,
yeah.
so he just rung up and said,
Yeah.
I "Might bring Tyler."
Yeah. Anyway, I think we probably lost, half of our viewers in that little ramble. but-
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Probably.
Anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, you've played a bit of cricket for Sanderstead.
I have.
You've played for other clubs. Obviously, you played a lot of school cricket.
Yeah.
But you're quite a good social member of the club, I think.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, let's not gloss over the school cricket. I mean, you were first 11 captain at Dulwich College for what,
Yes,
2 years?
2 years.
Yeah, I mean that's
good years.
pretty good. And you scored a lot of runs there, didn't you?
Got a few.
A few.
Not as many as would have hoped, but
Yeah, no, obviously.
no, that really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Doing that, and
Good.
now
Well, lovely place.
playing
to
some
play.
adult cricket finally.
There you go. We've actually batted together as well.
Have
When
we?
you scored a fine, I think it was half century. Jake in charge.
video. Give it a watch.
Yeah, go and
Give
check
it a watch.
that.
I've improved since then, the foot movement, but
Yeah, that was.
Well, it couldn't be any
fun.
worse, could it?
couldn't. Yeah, well, that's very true.
Yeah.
Very
And
true.
you just finished your first year at uni.
At Loughborough, yeah. So I'm playing in the Derbyshire leagues up there, which is a bit different to the Surrey leagues.
Yeah.
What club are you playing for?
Ticknell
Ticknell Cricket Club.
Ticknell Cricket
Shout
Club.
out, there you
Shout out, loving it there.
Is that sort of South Derbyshire? Or up in the
yeah,
hills?
south.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Um,
think, didn't know.
I have no idea. South, I think.
You're not studying geography, are you?
No,
No, that's
fortunately
good.
not. Fortunately not. No, it's weird, bit different up north. You've
Yeah.
got trees on the pitch.
Yeah.
So there'll
lots
be-
of them, or just?
Well, no, there'll just be a tree just like chilling at point. And yeah, point mid on, and it's just 2 runs.
Can't you ask it to go sort of backward a bit?
Well,
If you
Doesn't
hit it, it's just 2 runs.
2 runs you can hit at the top,
Really?
you can hit at the
Good
bottom, it's 2
Really?
runs.
Never known that.
So you could just use it as a fielder essentially.
Wow.
Tees are a bit different because you get your budget, it's cheaper up there.
Yeah.
So you get a larger range
So you get more
of food.
Oh,
So you say you get more.
Oh, I'd absolutely love it up there.
It's nice.
A tea's tea up north.
So what they do there is they
Yeah.
have a rota, and then you get your mum and your dad,
Yeah.
and then get given the budget, and then they do the tea.
They do the
So
tea.
you'll look
Genius.
forward to say Tyler's
Fantastic.
mum's teas.
Yeah.
No, just your
No,
mum.
no.
Your
It's
mum
fine.
might make
I
a good
don't-
tea. I've met her
Yeah,
a few times, but you never know. Like,
I
some
think
people
so.
make
Make
a
a
good
great
tea,
tea,
bad
wouldn't
tea.
yeah. Absolutely.
Your mum would do a very good tea. Yeah.
As would
actually.
Lisa.
Lisa would do a very good tea,
Yeah,
and
very
has done before actually. And the girls would chip in.
Yeah.
In fact,
Here we go. I'm gonna-
in fact, this is Jallan's sister has made
That's
these.
mine, half eaten,
you see them here. These are vegan, gluten-free chocolate cookies, and you wouldn't know, would you?
You wouldn't know. They are crunchy, but not too crunchy. Still a nice bite. Still a tad chewy when
Yeah.
you get into the mixer, and they taste really, really nice.
Yeah.
Impressed? That your second one?
Still on my first, but there's a plate to get through, so.
Perfect.
Well, not necessarily. I think we can share them with the rest of the family. But
We could do.
yeah, you're not having one, Scaz?
No, on a diet.
You're on a diet.
But they're vegan and gluten free.
I don't eat vegan stuff. Not for me. I'll put it out there, it's not for me. I couldn't go a day without
Well, you eat chips, don't you?
Yeah, with cheese on.
With cheese on.
Because I'm from the north now, Dan. I'm from the north.
And gravy.
We have chips and gravy.
Yeah, chips and gravy. Yeah.
With cheese, as a northerner.
Yeah, I've got a story about that, but I can't repeat it.
Oh, a bit rude.
Yeah, so I won't. No, it's a bit sweary. Yeah, so how's the cricket up north is good, but what about the studying? Do you do any of that?
Well,
What
as I say, first year, I'm studying sport management. Now, I know you're thinking it's not the 4-4-2, like how to beat a 4-5-1.
Okay.
Sport business management.
Oh, right.
So it's more like the businessy side of sports, looking at like the IPL, things like that. But to be honest, I'd say my attendance is not really not very impressive so far.
Really?
But I passed first year.
Oh, you passed.
So that's what's important.
So they're going to invite you back for the second year?
Exactly. Yeah, if they, well, I think so. I hope so. We're going up there in a couple of days. So.
Good.
Final question, Jake.
Go for it, mate.
What bat do you use?
I use a New Balance.
New Balance. Is it good?
I'm enjoying it. It's a
What's
bit
the
light
weight?
at the moment. Well, interesting question.
Okay.
So it was 2.9. Okay, because I like it light.
That's light.
Yeah, I know. I know
Yeah,
you think I'm a
that's really
big
nice.
lad. Obviously,
Yeah.
I
Well, you're on a diet.
go to the gym a lot, but
I do my
2.9, and then it broke. It didn't break. It needed repair, and they shaved off all the wood. It's now 2.8.
Wow.
It's a light pickup, but as I say, carrying it on my back, nice and light. Don't really feel it. A bit taped up. I think I'm going to go new. Keeley next year. I think I'm going to go for.
Interesting.
Keeley. Went down to the factory. Yeah. Went down to the factory a month ago. Got to pick up Coley and Chris Gale's bats. Chris Gale's bat is one of the heaviest things I've ever picked up.
Yeah, I bet it is.
That surprises me. I think Tim Keeley came from Newbury.
Yeah. That is true. You got Newbury, haven't you?
I do. 2.7 though, so
2.7.
yeah, even lighter than yours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're only a little chap.
You are.
Yes, I am. But interesting. Okay, what's your highest score with it? With any bat, actually. What's your highest score? Full stop.
Any bat would be 134.
Nice.
Year 12.
Nicely done.
Highest bat with New Balance, 104. KCS. Year 13.
Nice.
Very good.
Nice.
Very good. KCS, what's that?
King's College School.
Cool.
In Wimbledon.
There's
KCS Wimbledon.
KCS Wimbledon.
And there's another one in Guildford or somewhere, wasn't there?
Yes, I think so.
Right.
Yeah. RGS.
Oh, that's RGS.
RGS. But
KCS.
Yes.
A few RGSs round.
phone.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll leave that.
We'll leave the phone.
Yeah.
Leave the phone. Can I also apologise if you hear some squeaking? That's this chair.
Yeah, and I think I'm about to go through this as well. So
Yeah.
On some sort of.
Yeah, we've done it. We're on a makeshift set.
We're just seeing how
in
many
my
of Dan Allen's rooms we can tick off for this podcast.
Well, we've done 3. We've got a few more to go.
Bathroom next week.
could be interested. Depends who you have on.
It does. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go back in for my
Have another cookie, are you?
cookie.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, Ticknell, where are you standing in the league?
Well, I've played 4 games for the 2s,
Yeah.
and then three for the 1. So I'm mixed in. I think 1's mid-table.
Right.
Won it last year. Won the Prem last year.
Okay.
So hopefully on the way back up again. The 2s again, I think we're mid-table.
Okay.
So
So one's it's the Derbyshire Premier League.
yeah. So there's got
very good. Excellent.
Wayne Mountain plays for the first
Okay.
division.
Well,
It's a Derbyshire player.
we'll find a link to the Play Cricket site and we'll put it below.
Have a look.
So people can follow
Have a
you.
look. No, it's a great club. Enjoying it.
Good.
Come up and visit anytime.
Yeah, no, I want to come up. We're going to probably go on a tour next season. Probably we want to do a
I've got
grand tour, filming
6 boys in
all
the
around
house.
country.
You 2 can come. Sleep
Yeah,
on my
maybe.
floor.
Yeah,
Lads,
maybe.
lads.
Yeah. Well,
Out in the town in Loughborough.
he can do that. I'm going to go and
No, you come out of the town.
somewhere.
No.
I'll come out of the town. But I'm not going to sleep at a student.
You can have my bed. And I'll go on the sofa.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Yeah,
Nice double bed.
I'll do that.
Ensuite.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Sorted.
Done. Yeah. We'll do that.
Good.
What else have we got to speak to Jake about?
Biscuits.
What's news? Biscuits.
Biscuits.
While I'm eating
I'm
this.
not a biscuit fan. I'm one of those who, when you go to a restaurant, right, and you get 2 courses for whatever, £15, and everyone thinks, right, your main choice is your starter or your dessert.
Yeah.
I'm always starter and main.
Oh.
You know, rather than main and dessert.
Yeah, I'm starter.
If there was a choice of, like, I'd rather have 2 mains than a main and dessert.
Really?
Do you know what
really?
I'm savoury. I like savoury.
I'm completely savoury.
I'm a starter nut. I'd have 2 starters if I could.
Problem with starters, then I start just.
You must be like a tapas fan then, Dan.
I do like a bit of tapas. Yeah. And I mean, I like the sort of, you know, the Chinese sort of Asian sort of Thai stuff, because you can often sort of pick and choose.
Yeah. Are you one of those when family orders the food and everyone just has a little bit of that?
Yeah. Can't deal with it.
Jake's
not with curries though. Bit like Gavin and Stacey. It's like, well, you order a curry. I'm not sharing that. I'm having a chicken jalfrezi and that's it.
Chinese. If there's a chicken ball, maybe I'll have a chicken ball.
Bit of everything.
If it's in the middle, if it's in the middle, I don't enjoy it, because I'm thinking, right, I've got to finish off this, you know, chicken stew, because I've got to get the next one before he takes one. Stresses me out.
I think you should have like buffers.
What does that mean?
Like in sharing buffers, for those of you that have seen Friends. So you have your thing, and then you just have some buffers. So if anyone wants anything else,
obviously the prawn crackers go in the middle, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
I'm still not quite there on the buffer.
It's a physical barrier. Jake has some chicken chow mein.
Yeah.
I have chicken satay on skewers.
Yeah.
Okay. I want some of his chicken chow mein.
Yeah.
He wants some of my satay.
Yeah.
That's not happening. So we'll have a bag of chicken balls or prawn balls
that you can both have,
so that we can just we don't go as far as Jake's plate. Just
I see something there that tempts you before you get over the other person's plate.
I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Good idea.
Well, it's not my idea. I borrowed it off friends and.
Oh really?
Yeah. Joey went for a plate of fries, but it didn't work. Anyway, but yeah, those are good biscuits.
They are fantastic biscuits.
Or cookies.
Yeah.
Is a cookie a biscuit?
Cookies.
Cookie's definitely a biscuit.
Yeah.
But
is it time for the Jaffa
for
cakes?
our first silly point on silly point? Over to Dan.
Well, anyone that hasn't seen the Sunday's video, there was a little piece about. I saw Johnny Longcock and Derek walking around the boundary, and I thought, well, what the hell are they talking about? Because other than cricket, they've got nothing that would be in common. Anyway, I asked them what they were talking about, and they sort of, made a few things up which were just blatant lies. And ultimately, Dell said, actually, we did talk about Jaffa cakes. So I thought, okay, I can see that. I can see Jaffa cakes being probably the one thing that they might have in common. Anyway, then we sort of got on to, I sort of raised this thing about Jaffa cakes, why are they called cakes, and they're cake or a biscuit and all this sort of stuff. And I asked the viewers, what they thought about, and this sort of thing about, there's a VAT complication stuff. And I've had, honestly, about 30 plus comments with real detailed, accurate, almost legal arguments as to why the Jaffa cake actually is a cake, and why that means that there's no VAT on a Jaffa cake versus a chocolate biscuit. Because a cake used to be part of the sort of British meal, and so it was VAT free. And a cake, when it gets old, it gets hard, and a biscuit, when it gets old, it goes soft. And that's the distinction. And that went through the courts.
What would you say though, without reading all the comments and without knowing? Would you say it was a cake or a biscuit?
A cake. I mean, I've always thought it was a cake,
Jake?
But it's a biscuit-sized cake.
Well, I'm not falling for the whole calling it a cake makes it. If your mum decided to name you Tracy when you were born, that you're a boy, aren't you? Just because he's called him the girl's name, so just because they call it Jaffa cake, doesn't actually make it a cake.
No, and that's exactly what the HMRC, the tax authorities, argued. They said,
well, that's why intellectual.
But that ain't good enough. Just because you call it a cake doesn't mean that it's VAT-free. They said you've got to prove it. What are the qualities of a cake? And it's about, cakes go hard, biscuits go soft.
Well, exactly. It's cake.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a. I guess is it a silly point? I don't know. It's sort of silly that actually is a point.
Yeah.
If you ask me. So that makes it a silly point. So there we go.
Oh, very interesting.
No, I think it was good fun.
That is a good silly point.
Thanks to all the viewers for their comments on it.
Watch cricket today?
I did watch some cricket today, yeah. So, I mean, it was... Australia were good. You know, they started off well, lost it a little bit towards the end.
Yeah.
But got a total which was gettable, and they bowled really well. In fairness.
Yeah.
Vince is
England are struggling to get to the semis at the moment, aren't they?
They should be alright.
They should
win one of the next
really
games.
only got to win one of the next two.
Yeah,
But
Roy has to come back for me though. He's definitely been a miss.
Roy's got to come back.
And Bairstow, I don't think he's played the set.
Vince just isn't.
No, he's
not really.
I mean, he's played. He's hit middle stump, and he's tried to flick it to mid wicket.
Yeah, but I guess when you got Stark bowling in it, was it? Oh no, it was the other.
It was Berendorf bowled a brilliant Yorker at him.
Yeah.
Cleaned him up. It would have got most people out. Was it Yorker? No, it was well pitched up and it swung.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, the second ball he faced, big swinger, left arm over, you know. That old nonsense. Tough.
Very tough.
Tough to take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we play India on Sunday and then New Zealand next week sometime. But anyway, we're not here to talk about, real cricket.
Yeah. Sanderstead.
No, there are enough podcasts that talk about that.
Exactly.
We don't want to stray into that nonsense.
No.
Yeah, we want to keep it silly.
Well, talking of cricket though, cricket matches, but just not World Cup matches.
Yeah.
I was having a beer with Jake the other day, a couple of days ago. And we kind of came up with a new idea in cricket. Jake realised that about 10 minutes ago.
It's my beer.
Yeah, that's true. This is also true.
Well argued.
The game, the new game.
The new concept, okay? Those who might have listened to it or watched it, idea was sprouted horseback cricket, or cricket on horseback. Would it work? Wouldn't it work? Who knows? Maybe one day we'll have to go and play it. Horseback cricket.
Right.
I'm just
polo.
saying.
Polo.
It's not though. It's horseback.
Oh, it's a different. Okay, different thing.
I mean, I see there are.
I was working, just revising.
Yeah. There are similarities between it and polo, of course, but there are similarities between NASCAR and Formula One.
Yeah.
Anyway, the new concept is based upon darts as a game, where you start with a total and you have to get to 0. In this new concept, both teams, listen to me, Dan.
Yeah.
Both teams start with a total.
Say 100.
100 runs.
Yeah.
And it's the team who can get to 0 the quickest.
But.
Do you want to kick us off with a but?
Go on. You have to finish on a 6. So when you're 6 or less to win, it has to be a 6.
So if you need 4 to win and you get 6, you're still
fine. Obviously, darts finish on a double.
Yeah, because darts you have to get the exact.
You have to get the double.
You can't get.
So it's not just.
It's not quite.
It keeps it away from being complete free for all as everyone's going to smack it, because you have to have a batsman that can hit a 6 at the end.
But do runs get added if you lose wickets?
Ooh.
This is the thing.
It's
definitely not unlimited. It's not unlimited. Well, we thought we'd save it for the podcast.
It was over a bit.
It's not unlimited wickets. There's definitely a punishment for losing your wicket. Otherwise, you would try and hit every single ball. Quite what that is, I don't know. But I think it's got legs.
It has got legs. But can I just? I don't want to,
we on our fire.
Pop the old balloon. Yeah, we on fire. But kids. Colts cricket, junior cricket, which obviously watched with James and Lucy, they play pairs cricket.
Yeah.
So that and they start at like 200, and then obviously you score runs and the total goes up. If you're out, you lose 5 runs. Rather than get out, it's so that the little kids don't cry.
But obviously we're thinking of this as an international format game.
If someone
cries, I think it makes good TV.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think it'd be quite good. We could introduce that into Sanderstead games.
Well, people cry already anyway, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great for you. I mean, when you're out in the sort of third over, then
big old tantrum this Saturday.
You're not actually out, so you don't go off on your sock
5 hours you sold for.
You're still in. We just add 10.
I wonder if there's ever been, if anyone knows, a longer sold than 5 hours. You got out batting number 3 you were in the first innings. 60 overs later, after fielding for a whole innings, you were still crying. Walk past me. Just like,
that's not fair.
That was bad as Tricky, absolutely plum it was. Strolls off the pitch, having a go at the umpires.
That is true.
Plum. It was absolutely
Umpire's always right though.
They are.
Even when he's wrong, Dan?
He's right.
What is he?
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he's right. What if he's right?
He's still right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
5 hours. I never sold.
It was 5 hours. Then it was, are you coming out tonight? I might go home and get changed. It was. Oh, I don't know if I'll go out. And then you were the first one there playing beer pong at 12 o'clock. You loved it. So.
A legend.
Then it's your lesson. Don't always drop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you'll be out in the evening.
There's no point in us dropping. We just
No.
move on.
not-
Anyway, that's not what we were talking
No,
about.
no.
The new game.
Lose 10 runs, great.
Yeah.
But it's not unlimited wickets. Knock it off, finish with a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
That's exciting.
In the quickest time.
Well, maybe.
When do you go?
Yeah.
Well then, what about the commercial? What about the fans? What if you knock it off in 4.5 overs?
Why don't we give it a go?
Well, I was just going to say we should.
For charity.
We should try. We should try it.
We need a name first. If you have a name,
Yeah.
please don't. Well,
What are rules? I mean, if anyone wants to come up with some rules or a little outline for it, based on sort of what we've started. And,
But it's a darts,
Name.
call it something.
cricket. Let's come up with a name. Well, you can't call it Dick.
That's rubbish.
That would be inappropriate.
That's rubbish.
Um,
Carts? No,
Carts.
that's
already used on there.
Is it with horses?
Or carts, yeah, Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
rubbish. Look, we're not going to do it. The viewers are
You gotta
brilliant.
do it.
The viewers are
Comment
brilliant. They'll come
little
up with
boxes.
some great ideas.
get involved
Absolutely.
and like and subscribe.
Oh, all of that.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I like
that's
that.
brilliant. Let's
That
give
was
it a
good.
go.
Yeah, let's give it a go. And
think it
viewers,
will work.
yeah, if you get involved, then yeah, if we come up with something that's good, then we'll do it. We'll have a
We'll have a game.
We'll film it.
We'll have a game. We'll film it. And
End of summer.
I think that'd be great. I think that would be great.
I think we get it going.
Get it going.
Yeah,
Good work.
love it. Love it. Great idea. Great idea. Okay.
We're carrying on. Alright. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Hello, Jalen.
Hi, Jalen.
Do you want a red stripe?
Hello.
Jakey, how are
Yeah,
you?
Joe.
Camera's wrong. Sorry, carry on.
No worries, mate.
That's okay.
So, just as we've been rudely interrupted, I think we should end it there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jan just turned up.
Couple of
Jalen
shout-outs.
turns up.
Got a shout-out.
Couple of shout outs. Jake, sorry, feel free. Shout outs.
Right, Ed Barber. Great bloke. I think we're playing him in Dev. Horsham? Who have we got on the
Horsley and Send.
Horsley? Could be them.
You're right,
We're playing
yeah.
against them. I
Yeah.
think he's captain.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no. You finish it your way, mate.
Finish it my way. You know how to listen. Sanderstead Cricket Club TV. Sanderstead City Point extra YouTube channel. Like and subscribe that. Also on SoundCloud. Links will be below. Jake, thank you so much for joining
Oh, thank
us.
you.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Dan, as usual, thank you.
No, that's all right. Pleasure.
Thanks for watching and listening, guys.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Send us your views. Cheers.
Oh yes, that's gone for 4. Dell's going to be livid. Let's look at Dell. Oh, a double teapot. A double teapot from Dell. That's magnificent.
I don't care. I just want to get home.
Right.
Alan.
How was that?
Huh?
Do you want me to cook you some fajitas while you're in the shower?
Oh, wow, that'd be really good. I'm alright for a shower, but I love some sweets.
Won't be better. You come back the out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Good. Stash.
Oh, is that? Oh, we
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought
We
you just
always do
asked
some
me a
afters.
question.
We have some afters.
I thought you just asked me a question.
Yeah, I do. Very good.